I've been playing for Italy since 2006. I was in the first Classic. And one of the reasons why that is because my father was so proud to be Italian. So when I had the opportunity, naturally, when I was asked, I was like, absolutely. So we want to bring you guys here to see why you're fighting, who you're fighting for, why we're all here. In the Classic, we don't have a lot of time to get together as a team. You know, we try to do some things in the States and with conflicts and things and people scared of injuries and whatnot. We decided to say, you know what, let's bring everyone here in the off season. Let's get a team's end going on, because once we get in Taipei, the business is going to start. We don't have a lot of time to come together. And I can assure you, the cat's out of the bag. We're not a secret. People know us. We've always been able to kind of bite some people and surprise some teams in the Classic, but it's not going to happen this year. Everyone knows who we are and what we have. So we got to be ready. I want you guys to have fun, but keep in mind why we're here too. You know, we're here to get to know each other and start coming together as a team. Because we got a big agenda. We got a lot of goals here. Okay, we have to start small. Okay, we got to get out of the bracket. It's not going to be easy. These teams are tough, but let's focus. We're going to have fun, come together, but keep in mind why we're here. We're not here to just show up, look good in the uniform, you know, eat some pasta, drink some wine. Those things are great, but we also have a job to do. We have a goal. That's why we called it the mission.
How great is this that we can be here together for the sake of this flag, the tricolore, for the sake of our ancestors who came to America looking for a better life, but we get to come back here for the game of baseball, something that is, you know, as much part of American culture as anything. But we're trying to build that same passion and spirit in the Italian community and culture as well.
Mission Classic was historic. It was a unique trip for Italian-American ball players looking to learn about their heritage. For 8 days, just 4 months ahead of the World Baseball Classic, this group of players and coaches gathered to celebrate what it means to be Italian. We all know the ingredients of Italian heritage: family, faith, food, and history. Combine that with some baseball, and you have one hell of a trip. To be honest, nothing like this has ever really happened in Italian baseball history. There have been big league players and coaches who have visited before, but a trip of this magnitude, with this mission, never. Organized by the Federation of Italian Baseball and Softball, this was a journey. Through several cities, countless restaurants, and tours of the most historic city centers, the group instantly earned an appreciation of where their ancestors came from. No, it's not soccer or auto racing or basketball, but baseball is special, and we want baseball to grow in Italy. This trip was about the growth of the game. For many people on the trip, this was their first time in Italy. With this came mandatory cultural education. We were able to learn, live, and experience all that Italy and its vast history have to offer. There was walking and more walking. There were buses and tours. It was a lot, but this group powered through from Rome to Tuscany to Parma and back. The agenda was packed with things you'd expect to see in Rome and Florence. Whether you're seeing it for the first time or the 20th, it's still spectacular. It still tugs at your heartstrings and makes you say, yeah, my family is from this place, and I'm damn proud of it. And did I mention the food? One pasta dish after another. The bread, the olive oil, the meats, the cheeses. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. It's just what you would imagine. You could tell from the look on everyone's face that they could feel the spirit of these cities. They could feel their ancestors walking beside them. This journey to find our heritage was deeply personal. Mike Piazza and his coaching staff will be the first to tell you that an appreciation for who we are is how the Italian national baseball team is built. It's about pride, passion, and perseverance. Let's not forget about the baseball. This trip was about connecting on the field in Arezzo, to toss the ball around and offer the people from this rural Tuscan town a chance to see big leaguers be themselves. Through batting practice and soft toss, it was a unique vehicle to drive interest in the game. Just as Mike Piazza hoped, the experience was equally rewarding for his players and coaches as it was for the Italians in attendance.
Growing up, Italian heritage has been a big part of our family. So, it's an honor to join this team and to come out here and experience all this and everything. It's been great so far. I know the reaction I got when I got off the phone with Gianmarco. You can just tell, in my parents' face, that it meant something. And the minute I heard too, like I said, with the Italian heritage being so deep in our family, it's very special and an honor. Baseball, the game of baseball, it brings friends that last a lifetime, So this right here, we'll see each other, during season after the WBC, and we have that kind of bond now that's came through this and this trip to Italy and everything. So it's big. The culture, the stuff that we do kind of back at home, and now to come over here and experience it in Italy, it's been great. It's like I said, it runs deep in our family, so it means a lot. It means a lot to us.
It's a really special mission, and to use the words that they're using for this. I didn't fly halfway across the world for nothing. I've never been to Italy before, and a lot of these guys have never really been here, so it's really cool to, and as this thing kind of progressed, as we were getting ready for it, I think a lot of guys were doing either Ancestry.com or something like that to try to figure out where their family's from, more specifically than just, they're from Italy or they're from this region in Italy. So it's really cool to just see kind of where, and for instance, for me, where the Pasquantino family started. And it's just a really special moment to actually be here and, breathe Italian air and to, meet real Italian people that are from here. It's really, really special.
I didn't really know what to expect when I first came. It was kind of obviously this is the first year they've done it, and we all came here kind of just wondering how this would go, and we're all so thankful with Mike and Gianmarco and the entire federation that they were able to put this together so smoothly and organize things so smoothly and allow us to be here fully present, able to bond with each other and create a team atmosphere every day and not have to worry about the little things. And I think that's been huge for all of us to just enjoy this country, enjoy each other's presence, and this is more than we ever could expected, really. We're all so thankful for this mission.
Man, that means everything for me. My mother has instilled that in me since I was young. Sunday dinners with sauce, family. It's very special to me, and it's just something I've wanted to do for a long time.
Yeah, leading up to that point, just kind of trying to gel with these guys, stay in touch throughout the off season, and then come in ready to go, guns blazing, and hopefully win the pool and keep it going.
And represent Italy with pride, but more than anything is it's coming together. It's building something for the future and bringing baseball to Italy and something that we all want to accomplish here on this field.
We basically want to start a movement, really, small steps to attract quality people and re-engage the history and the tradition of baseball in Italy. And I think I'm a firm believer it's about people. I mean, it doesn't matter what business you're in. We're in the baseball business, but if you're going to start a business or have a business about quality people, and as you can see, the guys that we got are great guys. I mean, I said all of them. I said, you guys are a real tribute to your parents because these guys are connected. And especially the fact is we have to engage the next generation. And I think that's very important. The fact that these guys made the effort, they came over, they're proud of their roots, their heritage is, it's inspiring. And it makes us more optimistic for the future of growing the game worldwide, growing the game here specifically in Europe and obviously in Italy.
It's incredible. You know, they have nothing but great things to say about each other, about the time we've spent here in Italy together as a group. It's been really cool to see just the relationships start to form and how close everyone is together.
I believe in life is about connections. It's about you have to dream and you have to be inspired, but you also have to be relatable and you have to engage in relationships. And the fact that they know we took the effort to come here and give them attention and coaching and inspire them to say, hey, I mean, it just takes an opportunity. And I think the one thing is the kids over here, they see baseball in the States as like a far off dream, a something that's unattainable. And we're telling them, you know, you can achieve it. It can be obtainable. You just have to work hard. You have to take care of yourself. You have to grow, take care of your body, and do all the basic things that we know are proven for success. And then when we come over and say, hey, you guys are doing some good things, and we're continuing to try to instill the culture, because it's a cultural thing. Kids grow up, play baseball in the States, and here, obviously we compete with other sports, the well-known ones and the lesser-known ones, but ultimately it comes down to instilling a culture and a grassroots movement with the kids. So the fact that they're younger and they're getting better is optimistic as well. I think the first thing is if we can have success there, it's just going to continue to draw attention that baseball is marketable in Italy. And the only way it's going to happen is people and partnerships. And we're going to need and hopefully inspire Major League Baseball to invest over here more. And not just money. Money's important, but people. You know, we need people. Because Italy, you know, we have to stay with the things that made Italy strong. Obviously food and wine, obviously history and culture. And as I said, reignite an emotional relationship with Italian Americans.
Mike loves Italy. You can tell just by the passion that he has, that he speaks about his country, and it rubs off on all of us. You know, we feel it. It's eye-opening for all of us, and it's something that we want to be a part of going forward and help grow the future of baseball here in Italy.
Well, it came from my parents, came from my father particularly, and he was always so proud of his ancestry. And I think as a country, the United States, we are a little bit missing the boat on the contributions of Italian Americans and what they've contributed to the United States as far as the growth of our nation, the strength of our nation in all fields, construction and initiative and labor, and the people are inspiring that came over to the United States with very little. Didn't expect a lot, but worked hard and loved their families, loved their country. We're good people, and that spirit is still alive. That blood still flows in all of us. So that is what was taught to me, and as you can tell, that's what's been taught to a lot of these guys here.